Hi, it's Jez from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm here with another quick project showing how I filled this little folio. So there is part one of how I made the folio, and then off camera I decorated, well, made all the elements for this, and here I am showing you how I did it. So in part one we made the folio and these little booklets. In part two, I did this little glassine bag, pocket and tags. So today I thought we'd do the belly band and the little journaling spot there. So nice and simple, she says. So this one is a little bit smaller. I scored this so that this middle section was a little bit smaller. I am using as my inspiration this bit of Happy Mail, and this bit is a little bit shorter on the inside because we've got a little secret pocket in there, whereas this one, because they're all the same size, we do still have a little secret pocket, but it's got a bit that sticks out on account of the fact that this page is the same size as the front and back cover, so we've got a little bit that sticks out. So I wanted to do it so it was a bit shorter, like the original I'm looking at. I'm just putting up the belly band there so I can see it. Now I've got some little offcuts. I'm still going to put the belly band there where I did it on the original. When I did the this, I had to put it on a different page because it needed to be on the wider page because of the width of the bag I used. So I need to make my little fancy little strip coming down there. I thought I had an offcut. I do have an offcut. So I've got this little offcut that I thought I would use as the basis of my belly band. Because this is narrower than the original, I think I might trim a little tad of this off, because yeah, because it is. So I'm going to trim it off there to 1 3/4. That's what I'm going to do. I've got a little daisy border punch. Use any border punch you want. You could choose not to do this at all. So I want to make sure that all my daisies line up. So I'm putting the top of this to the top there so that I know that I can make sure that they will be exactly the same. Then we come down and do this one. Like so. And so I flip it over, put that right at the top. We should be, but we ain't. I thought we'd be even Steven. I know why. Because oh, it's close enough. Actually, I think we are right. Don't doubt yourself, Jez. I doubted myself. There we are. They may be a tad out, but that is good enough. Good enough in my book. And then I've got a little strip of this. Which I can put down the center. On the original I went for the different stripe, but I think we'll do, oh actually maybe I won't. I was just thinking Now that's why I went for the other stripe, because it matched. So we will cut another strip of this off, because I want the flower. I'm sure that strip will come in handy for someone else. So let's take this down. Move my border punch out the way. That was a border punch. I've used that really quickly actually. I had charity shop haul, and that was a very recent purchase. So let's put this up there. It's where it becomes difficult, because there, I managed it. Right, and then I want this to go down there. And we're going to cut it off. There. Is it just shy of 6? It should actually be 6. No, you're right, it is just shy of 6. So that's that. So just layer it up so it looks nice. And then what I did was I put a bit of card behind it. I felt that because this is a bit fragile, and I thought going in and out of this might be problematic. Plus, as you can see, it disappears in there. I can't see it. So I had a little bit of card just randomly on my desk, and I used that to back it. And I've just found the little scrap that's left over. It isn't long enough, so I need another bit of card, Jez. Okay, so I have this bit in my little scrap box, I think. Don't matter if it's slightly short, not bothered about that. So what we want is to cut a bit off. I used a deckled edge trimmer, so let us have a little look-see here how much we want to take off. I tell you what, Jez, why don't you randomly take a bit off one side, and then we can see where we want it off on the other side, just a little tiny smidge. That'll be what I want. So I'm going to ink all of those edges. Right, now I haven't done the two ends of these bits because I'm going to trim them down because these are slightly longer. So I'm going to stick them down and then trim them down because that's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down there. So I have been, anybody else had to do this, watching this, I have had to take household waste to the tip today, because with the bank holiday our bins are being emptied at different times, and obviously with Christmas wrap and different things like that, we filled our black bin up far quicker than normal, and it's going to be emptied 2 days later than normal. So it's actually got, instead of 2 weeks worth of rubbish, it's got 2 weeks and 2 days worth of rubbish. And of course it's got more rubbish because of all the extra you have at Christmas, because of course we've got extra people in the house. And yeah, so we just ran to the tip. Don't know if you've ever been to the tip. I love a tip round me. And yeah, we were literally bunging it all in the big non-recyclable skip. It's great. But it does now mean, hopefully, the bin will last now until it's emptied. And I did this morning, I had to read my meter reading. I'm filming this on the 2nd of January, and we have to read our meters, and I meant to read it yesterday and I forgot, but we rearranged things under the stairs just before Christmas, and I knew that that would make reading the gas meter a bit difficult. So, and we then, oh, I'll address it after. Anyway, Martin Lewis reminded us all that we had to read our meters. So I thought, oh, well, I'll do it now. So I pulled everything out, got rid of the obstacle that was causing the problems. But it then meant I did have a couple of extra things to take to the tip. And I've now got, yeah, now underneath the stairs there's really only things that we will use and or need, and it's organised a bit better, and so that's good. But it needs shelves really. I am going to got a nice handyman locally. I'm going to get him in and build me some shelves so I can actually utilise the space under there a lot better. And I reckon I can put my clothes areas under there as well, which are a pain in the... They are in the way in the utility. So yeah, that'll make that a better space as well. So it's really difficult because we literally had to empty our lounge out in order to get a hospital bed in there. So it is getting me down a little bit, living in so much mess everywhere. So trying to get order where we can have order, and sort of accommodating extra hospital equipment. It's quite annoying. Well, it's not annoying, but it's I just want it to not be in the way. Just said to Ed, did you want the Christmas tree staying up? Because he does like it. It does look pretty, and he's living within the living room, and that's it. So let's have it looking nice, and he likes the Christmas tree. So yeah, he's thinking about it. He said, give me a couple of days to think about it. I said, you've literally got a couple of days because needs to be down by the weekend. Well, Saturday, into Saturday, Sunday. I never know. Is it 5th or the 6th? I know the 5th is Epiphany, innit? And but have we got until the 6th, or should we take it down by the end of the 5th? I'm not really sure. Anyway, so here's one of my big documents. This is part of my documents kit. Find on my Ko-fi site. It's one of my document pages. And so I've just lobbed it in half there, and I printed another one of my backgrounds on the back, and folded it up, and that's just a nice little bit of easy, quick way to add some pretty journaling spot there. So I'm going to have to cut this down, so I'm going to lob it off a little bit. I'm not lobbing it at all, I'm going to rip ruler it. So just going to come outside of that crease. I really like a bit with a stamp, but take it off. So where do I want it on this side? Go about there, go somewhere just down there. That'll be about right. Because that's not flat against the floor. There's a little tip for you. Make sure you're ripping it when it's flat. Gonna have to do it again. That's really annoying me now. Right. There we are. I'm not bothered that it's proper messed up there. You are though, aren't you, Jez? I am a little bit bothered. Right. Right, done now. Right. There we go. And what I did was I rounded the corners, because I like the look, as they're not completely straight. There we go. I'm going to round these ends as well. And that end. This one's ripped, so we won't worry about that. And so that is a nice bit of ripped document. Which will fit in there nicely. So let's just ink it up. Because I've ripped the edges, that'll ink beautifully. And there we go. And that is a quick, easy little belly band for the middle of my folio. So that's the original, and this is the one for this. So next time I think we'll do this part there. Okay, so hope that was useful, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe.